right. Oh, sitting. All right. Welcome everybody. And let's begin this practice today's session. We're going to draw the shoulders up to the ear and slowly release shoulders back and down, placing the hands to your thighs, relaxing your hands, and guiding the chin slightly back and gently towards the chest to find that beautiful length on the back of your neck. You can close your eyes. You can lower the gaze towards the floor with the eyes partially closed. So the idea here is to avoid any distractions from the room. We're going to bring the attention inward as we inhale and exhale and feel specifically the breath moving through both nostrils, please. Just few rounds of breathing. Guiding the attention now to the throat. We can feel the air moving into the throat, gently caressing the walls, the inner walls of your throat. As you inhale and exhale, just experience that few rounds, please. And keep noticing the breath as it goes down into the lungs. Noticing the chest, the rib cage expanding out. The lungs filling up with the air, moving the air out through the throat and out through the nostrils. And bring the awareness down now to the belly, to the abdomen, and placing both palms, one hand on top of the other hand with soft elbows and shoulders to inhale, welcoming the air, moving the belly out. And as you exhale, the belly sinks in as the air pushes out from the lungs, out through the throat and the nostrils. Just gentle breathing. Slowing the breath down consciously to move the belly as you inhale and exhale slowly and gently. And then slowly place the palms down to your knees again. Belly breathing. As we keep inhaling and exhaling, slowly move your head from side to side. Just gentle with the neck. We are just beginning to warm up those muscles to mobilize your cervical spine. And slowly return the head back to center. Same thing now, but keep your chin parallel to the floor. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Draw the chin to your right shoulder, and as you exhale, all the way to the left. Inhale slowly all the way to the right and to the left, and just keep moving side to side. And slowly return the head back to center and to the chest. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Upper spine is nice and long. Guide the chin to your chest slowly. Holding position. And with the next inhale, lift the chin up, rotate to the right, exhale to the chest. Inhale to the left and up. Gently make a circle. And going into the opposite direction. And slowly return the head back to your neutral neck. Bring the hands to the heart, reconnect back with the inhalations and the exhalations. Belly breathing, if you will, please. And gently bring the arms to the side. Flex the fingers and just keep the thumb facing up. And from the shoulder joint, we're going to draw the thumb back. And then draw the thumb up, forward, down, and back. And just keep rotating the shoulder as you guide the thumb back, up, forward, down, and back. And just few more rounds like that. Just be aware of the movement of your shoulders, the joints. And also bring the attention to your scapula, to your shoulder blades. Notice how they also move as we move the shoulder and the thumbs back in one direction and back into the opposite direction. Release the palms, bring the hands to your shoulders. Now from the elbows, make a big rotation now. Guiding the elbows into nice circle, mobilizing now. Shoulder blades, rib cage, upper spine, middle spine, going into the opposite direction. Then release the arms down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Hands to your thighs. Take a moment. Reconnect back with the breath. And then bring the left arm across your chest. Hug your left arm with your right arm. Gently guide the right elbow so it's high as your shoulder. And then just move gently the left arm closer to your right shoulder. If you notice your left shoulder is coming up to your ear, slowly release it down. Breathing in and out. The more you guide the left shoulder, if this is available for you, of course, to your right shoulder, you feel the more the stretch on the outside of your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale, release, lower the right hand down, bring the left arm up to the sky, flex the elbows and bring the spine to your right. Relax your left shoulder, your left elbow, and your left hand as you press to your left hip. Nice, easy breathing. Take a deep inhale, return back up, bring the left arm out and turn the palm back and then flex the elbow and bring the arm behind you. Interlace the finger down to your right waist. Take a deep inhale and the left ear goes down to your left shoulder. Slowly the head returns back to center. Release the hands, bring the arms out and up, and then slowly release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Now the right arm comes across your chest. Hug your right arm with your left arm and then guide the left elbow high as your left shoulder. Gently press and guide your arm closer to your left shoulder. Release right shoulder down and concentrate on your breath. And release. Bring the right arm up and lower the left hand down. Relax your right shoulder. And as you exhale, press through the right hip. Bring the spine to the left. Next inhale, right arm goes up to the side. Turn the palm back. Flex the elbow and bring the arm behind you. Interlace the fingers now on the left side of your left waist. Take a deep inhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Slowly, the head returns back through the center. Release the hands. Bring the arms out and up. Reach through the fingertips. And exhale, release hands down towards the floor. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Shoulders forward, down, and back. Hands behind you. Let's undo the crossing of the legs. Let's move the legs into windshield wiper movement here. And let's come to Sukhasana, easy pose again. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Let's twist to the right from the waist up. Left hand goes down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring the chin to your left shoulder and down. Holding position. Head returns back through center and do the twist. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Lift the spine, look over to your left shoulder. Nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, move slowly with exhale, chin to your right shoulder, holding position as you breathe. Nice inhale, slowly and do the twist. Hands behind you again. Windshield wiper, moving the hips, the legs, the rib cage. And drop the legs to one side. Let's come to tabletop position. Let's move the spine gently with the breath. Placing the wrist right under the shoulders and knees wide as your hips. Mobilizing the spine. Take a deep inhale. Drop the belly into the cow. Belly up, belly down. Look forward. Exhale, round the spine. Chin in, belly in. Inhale into the cow. Arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly. Look forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round and move to Balasana, child's pose, elbows down, forehead towards your hands or towards the floor or towards the block. Feel the stretch gently on both sides of the spine. Breathe through this. And from here, hands by your knees to gently come to kneeling position. I'm going to be facing this way. So let's have your right leg out. We're going to move the hips and straighten and stretching inner thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Flex the elbow, flex the knee, move the hips to the right and back through center as to straighten elbows and knee. Exhale, flex and straighten. Exhale, flex and straighten. Exhale, flex and straighten. Release the hands down towards the hips. Now walk the foot. So it's somewhere in between the side and the center. Palms to your waist, and we're going to flex the knee, move the hips in a different angle, and straighten back through center, and move the hips into the right and back through center. Just keep moving, feel the inner thighs, the movement of the hip and the joint there. One more time. And then from here, as we straighten, we walk the foot forward. Iliopsoas stretch. This time, bring the arms overhead. Relax your shoulders, move the pelvis forward. Lower the hands down by your hips. Straighten the knee. Flex the knee, sweep the arms overhead. Straighten, hands down by the hips. Two more times. Move the pelvis forward. Arms down, straighten. One more time. Move the arms forward and up and the hips forward and hands down. Now lower the hand down and we're going to straighten the leg. Push the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot, flex the knee, lead with the heart. Straighten, move the hips back. Flex the knee, flatten the spine. Two more times. Straighten, move the hips back. Flex the knee, lead with the chest. One more. Straighten hips back. Flex, flatten upper spine, coming back through center, bring the right knee under your right hip. Let's all move back to child's pose. Elbows down, relax and breathe. Perhaps feel the difference between right side and left side. A lot of hip mobilization. Hands by your hips and standing in the knees. Time to extend the left leg out to the side. Bring the arms overhead. Flex the knee, flex the elbows into cactus arms. Move the hips to the left and straighten the elbows and leg. Flex and move. This is a great way also to mobilize the kneecaps, the knee muscles and joints. And straighten, reach. Flex, one more. Inhale up, flex, and return back through center. Now walk the foot somewhere in between. I don't want to keep my candle. So opposite direction, hands to your waist, flex the knee, and we're moving the hips in an angle. Different muscles there. Inhale to straighten, flex and move. Inhale to straighten and flex. One more. Inhale to straighten, flex, and back to center. From here, walk your foot, place the leg forward. Let's work on iliopsoas stretch. Bring the arms overhead, and as you exhale, flex the knee, arms down by your hips. Inhale, straighten, sweep the arms overhead, flex and lower. Inhale up, flex, lower the hands down. Inhale, stand. Flex, lower the hands down towards the floor. Hamstring stretch. Straighten the leg, move the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot. Flex the knee and flatten the upper spine. Inhale to straighten, move back. Flex and lead with the chest. Inhale, hip back. And forward one more time. And moving back. Flex and bring the left knee under your left hip, and then slowly let's all take a moment. Balasana, soft shoulders, soft elbows. Take a moment and breathe here. Hands by your knees, lift the head, lift the chest, and I'm going to rotate now facing to the front of the mat. From here, let's bring the hands to the floor. Elbows down. Let's come into stretching the back line of the legs and the spine with dolphin pose. Elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under, press, straighten the legs, hips up, chin to your chest, crown of the head towards the floor, and heels up and heels down. Heels up, heels down. Feel the stretch of those calf muscles, the Achilles tendon. Inhale up and down. One more. Up and down. Now lower the knees down towards the floor, top of the feet flat on the mat. Separate the hands, place the palms to the mat, press and lift the elbows and hands under the shoulders, tabletop position. Now extend your left leg up, flex the knee and step forward, bring the left foot to the front. So now tuck the toes under and pick up the right knee into high lunge position. Notice my left knee is over to my left ankle. Hands are under my shoulders and we're going to rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. One more. And then press with the heel, lower the right knee down, and then walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. Again, both wrists under the shoulders and sink the pelvis and the hips towards the floor. Flatten the upper spine, close your eyes and breathe through this. Relax your pelvic floor. Soften the inner thighs, the groins. Keep the muscles of back activated so you're not slouching, going like this, rounding flat back. Take a deep inhale and full exhale. Keep the breath moving here. And from here, bring the left foot to meet your right knee, your left knee to meet your right knee, and then move back to child's pose. Take a moment. Back to table. Back to dolphin, elbows down, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under. Now we're going to flex and lower, flex and straighten the legs. Inhale, straighten up, flex the knee down, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, straighten and press through the heel, heels up, knees down. Two more times. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, press through the heels. Heels up, exhale, knees down. One last. Inhale, straighten, lift, and press to the heels. Knees down, and then top of the feet down. Separate the hands. Palms to the mat, press to the hands, elbows up. Right hand on the right shoulder, left hand under the left shoulder. Tabletop. The right leg goes back and up. Flex the knee, step forward, and tuck the toes under your left foot. High lunge, and we're going to rock back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Left knee down, walk the right foot to the edge of the mat. Wrist under the shoulders, press with the hips and hold in position. As you breathe deep, smooth and relax, you release and let go the pelvic floor, the inner thighs, the groins. At the same time, you keep your spine as flat as you can. Now slowly, the right knee comes to meet your left knee, and let's all take a moment in child's pose. Bring symmetry to both hips here. After working asymmetrically, take a moment. And then slowly, let's come to tabletop. Now tuck the toes under, working now in downward dog. Press through the heels and feet. Lift the chin, lift the hip, chin to your chest, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, knees down towards the floor, tabletop, extend the right arm forward, left leg goes back, holding position. Engage the core. Don't hold the breath. You are pressing through the left heel. You keep the left leg strong and active. The glutes are strong and active, and the core is super, super engaged as you keep breathing. One last round. Left knee goes down, right arm goes under your left arm, right shoulder down, right ear down. Bring the left arm up. If it works for your shoulder, you can wrap it around, or you just leave the elbow down towards the floor. Whatever works the best for you. Go back to your nice, long, sweet breathing. You have your arm down your back. Slowly place the left hand under your left shoulder and do the twist. Come to tabletop position. Take a deep inhale. Now extend the right leg back. Activate the right leg. Activate the core, the belly. Left arm by your left ear, holding position. Slowly right knee down, left arm as you exhale goes under the right shoulder, left ear down, left shoulder down. Again, same thing here. You wrap around your back or you keep the forearm and the elbow down towards the mat. Watch your breath. And the right hand goes under the right shoulder, gently undo the twist. Return to table. Let's move to child's pose. Elbows down, relax your forehead, and just breathe here. And slowly return back to table. Tuck the toes under. We're going to do downward dogs, ups and downs. Inhale, straighten, lift the hips, chin to your chest, heels down. Take a deep inhale, knees down, keep the toes tucked, tabletop. Engage the core, lift the hips, chin to the chest, heels down, heels up, down to table. Engage, inhale, up, lift, straighten the spine, straighten the heels as you lower down. One more time, heels up, knees down, top of the feet flat on the mat, and move back to child's pose. Relax your hands, relax your wrist. Pick up the hands off the mat, make a fist, and rotate your wrist in one direction and the opposite direction. Hands by your knees, lift the head, lift the chest. Now take your blanket from your mat and we're going to lie down in our right side, Buddha pose. So we're going to use the upper arm and the elbow and the right hand to support our head. Notice that my knees are bent. We're going to pick up the feet to touch the heels, so make sure that the feet are in line with your hips. And let's work on clamshell, mobilization of the hips again. So keep the feet together, top knee goes up, exhale down. Inhale, up, down, up, down, up, down. 2 more rounds, please. and then lower the knee down. So keep the knees together, top foot coming up, and exhale down. With inhale, lift. With exhale, lower. Don't hurry the movement, just move slowly. 2 more, please. Good. Now, extend the left leg forward. Press through the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You flex the knee, you grab your big toe with your left hand, and you straighten the leg up. Holding position. Nice, easy breathing. And slowly release, bend the knees. Place both hands towards the floor. Press with the hands and gently walk as you bring the spine back to neutral position. And let's move the body to the left. Buddha pose on, in my case, I'm on my left side. Upper arm, elbow, and the hand to support the head. Bend the knees. Pick up the feet, touch your heels, and then slowly lower it down. Now let's begin with the feet together and top knee moves up with the inhalation, and with exhale, we'll lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, please. Keep the knees together. Top foot moves up, and with exhalation, we'll lower. Inhale, exhale, up, down. 2 more. Now extend the right leg forward, and we're going to kick through the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knee, grab the big toes with your finger, and then extend the leg up to hold in position. Take a deep inhale, flex the knee and release, and let's roll over to our bellies. Take a moment here, reverse Shavasana, and turn the head to one side, relax the arms down by your side, and just breathe here. Slowly lift the head, turn it over to the opposite side. Let's work on strengthening the back muscles. So with the legs together and the feet together, let's come into Sphinx pose. Elbows by your under your shoulders, forearms and palms parallel to each other. So we're not just dropping here, we're activating those muscles to lift the chest, maybe the upper part of the abdomen away of the belly, up off the mat. Hold in position, breathe through this. Keep those muscles strong and engaged. You are breathing, please don't hold the breath. Take a nice inhale slowly. goes down the chest, the elbows goes down, make a pillow with your both hands, forehead to your hands. Take a moment and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your lower back. Back through center. Now open the feet wide as your mat. Keep the forehead down to your hands. Keep the elbows down. Press through the hips, press through the pelvis. And we're going to pick up the feet, maybe the knees off the mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly down, activating lower back muscles and glutes. Inhale up and down, up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more, please. One last. And all the way down. Now flex the knees, bring the sole of the feet to touch. So your knees remains wide as your mat, hands under the shoulder. Let's counterbalance the back bend. Press the palms against the floor, pick up the chest, pelvis, lower the feet down, move the hips to your heels, wherever you can reach, stretch your lower back. And slowly, hands down, gently walk the hands to lift the chest. And let's come to here on our back. So have your blanket or your towel to protect, again, head or neck. So place it there. We're going to go down. So with the feet wide as your hips, slowly rounding the spine, one vertebra at a time. Let's go down towards the floor. Take a moment here. Hands to your belly, belly breathing, slowly lowering down the breath. Now bring the hands down and extend the legs up towards the sky. From here, bend the knees, bring the arms overhead, 90-degree angle. So don't drop the feet, just keep the 90-degree angle. Straighten the legs up, hands down towards the floor. Flex 90-degree arms, angle, arms up. Straighten the legs, hands down towards the mat. Inhale, flex and arms overhead. Inhale, straighten legs, arms down. 3 more. Flex into the 90-degree and move the arms. At the same time, you flex and straighten the legs. One more. Straighten, lower the feet down wide as your hips and hands down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the pelvis into Vipadapitam. Exhale, down, 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 down. Inhale, lift, arch the lower back, middle back, and then down. As we open the front of the body into lifting the bridge, we activate the muscles of the spine and the glutes. Lower down. 3 more. Inhale into your bridge. Deep exhale in, control down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up and all the way down. Hands to your knees, feet off the mat, Apanasana. Flex the elbow, thighs in and thighs away with inhale. Exhale, thighs in and away. Just keep moving a few more rounds until you feel the lower back getting stretched and softer after the bridge pose. And then all the way, lower the right foot down, left foot on top of your right thigh. Ideal stretch. Holding from the hamstring, from the shin, or if you want to work deeper into that stretch, you can hold from the back of your calf muscle of your right leg. Chin to your chest, and just breathe through that outside of your left hip. And slowly lower the right foot down. Let's switch legs. Left foot down with a knee bend, right foot on top of your left thigh. Pick hamstring, shin, or back of your left calf muscle. Close your eyes and be aware of the breath. You slow down as much as you can, that those inhalations, especially exhalations. And release, bring the right foot up, both legs straight, and we're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, gently rotating in one direction, the feet. Shawnee, my left ankle is cracking. Going into the opposite direction. And bend your knees, happy baby. Flatten that lower back. Stretch again. Back of the neck as you guide the chin to your chest, and gently keep opening and stretching hamstrings, inner thighs, groins, pelvic floor, everything here. Yeah, from here, let's bring the sole of the feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana. Keep holding from the feet if that is available for you. If you cannot reach the feet with your hands, you lower the feet towards the floor. Whatever works for you, just keep releasing. Deep breathing. And release. Now 90-degree angle. Have your knees wide as your hips, arms in T position. Let's work in our last twist. Jatara Palavriti, take a deep inhale, and then slowly with control, we're going to exhale and then let go the legs to the left. Guide the left knee closer to your right knee to deeper your twist. If that is available for you, of course, pick up the head and turn it over to right shoulder. Now engage the core, slowly bring both legs back to center, and let's twist to the right in control. Guide the left knee closer to your right knee, pick up the head, look over to your right left shoulder. One more breath, slowly release. And bring both legs back through center. Lower the feet down, wide as your hips. Pick up the pelvis into bridge pose. Slowly lower it down towards the mat. Hug yourself, flatten lower back, head off the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down, legs up to the sky and slowly opening a V, rotating the ankles in one direction again. Both ankles are cracking now. And then going into the opposite direction. Flex the knee, lower the feet down, wide as your mat. Have your arms in T position. Let's windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Few rounds. Back through center. Now straighten the right leg to the right corner. Cross it over to your right ankle. Bring the arms overhead. Flex the elbows and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Flex the elbows and then guide the spine to the right. So let's have a last lateral stretch. And I can feel the stretch from the armpit in between the rib cage, going all the way down to the left side of my left waist. Breathe. Slowly bring the spine back through center and do the crossing of the leg. Bring the left leg to the left corner, cross it over to the right ankle. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Guide the spine to the left. And gently the spine returns back to the normal regular position. Release the arms down, flex the right knee, and let's have the feet again wide as your mat. Pick up the pelvis again, bridge pose. With the feet wide, we're going to release the spine down towards the floor and then guide the thighs and the knees in. Hands to your belly, belly breathing. Now slowly bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, walk the feet under the knees, straighten both legs, pointing the toes, pencil stretch, reach through the toes, reach through the fingertips, nice deep inhale, and exhale, release the arms down by your side with palms facing up, slide the right leg open, turn the right foot out, slide the left leg to the left corner of the mat, turn the left foot out. Now, flex the feet, contract the glutes, contract, make a fist with your hands, contract every muscle. So contract the thighs, the knees muscles, contract the pelvis, the hips, the glutes. Take a deep inhale, take a night, exhale, release fist, release fingers, relax muscle of the glutes, relax the thighs, and everything melts down towards the floor. Welcome now to Shavasana. But of course, this is the moment that you need to make sure you are super comfy. If you want to cover your eyes, if you want to cover your body. Time of letting go. Eyes are closed. You are consciously allowing every muscle of your body to soften and to relax. And notice the back of your head in touch with the mat. You can feel the back of the shoulders, the upper spine, the middle back, and also the posterior part of your arms, wrist, top of your hands, everything gently in touch with the floor. Now you can feel the back of your hips, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, and your heels. All are the parts where you can actually allow the body to rest down towards the floor. Now there are the parts of your spine, cervical spine, and lumbar part of the spine that are not in touch with the floor. Those are the natural curvatures of your spine. And then behind your knees and in the back of your ankles, you can find those spaces also. They are not in touch with the floor. Now do your best of letting go and surrendering into a moment of stillness where there's nothing else to do or any other places to go. Enjoy, let go, and come into a deep, deep and sweet state of relaxation. Now slowly, please, begin to bring the awareness back to the body as you deepen the inhalations and the exhalations. Gently bring the awareness back to the body as you move slowly the head, the neck, wrist, fingers, toes. And the head comes last. You slowly meet me. Let's come sit together and practicing together. This time we're going to work on Chandra Vedana to go through, to pierce through the moon. Chandra means moon. Vedana means to go through, to pierce through. And as we worked last time, inhaling exclusively through the right nostril, and we are exhaling through the left. Now is the opposite. We're going to inhale only through the left nostril, and all the exhalations are going to happen only through the right nostril. Inhale through the left, every single inhalation, and we're exhaling through the right, every single exhalation. Let's use our Mirgi Mudra. Index finger, middle fingers is folding into the palm, and we use the right thumb and the ring fingers to partially close and partially open both nostrils. We're going to work through this slowly. We're going to begin by partially closing the left nostril and fully close the right nostril. As we inhale through the left, fully close the left, partially open the right, and exhale through the right. Close right, partially open left, inhale through the left. Fully close the left, partially open the right, exhale through the right. And keep breathing at your own pace. Only inhaling through the left and only exhaling through the right. Eyes around, please. When you're done, lower the hands to your knees. Keep your eyes closed and return to your regular breathing. Guiding the hands to your heart center and taking the moment here to be grateful to yourself for allowing yourself to get this hour of self-love and self-care towards your body and towards your mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Asking for peace, peace and more perfect peace. Asking for the peace we all need within our hearts, in our minds. Asking for the peace to cultivate with our relationships, and asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace in all our entire world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.
Thank you.